Let's talk about Aston Villa, Paul, because they keep being linked with attacking midfielders, yet they've just given Morgan Rogers a new deal. The latest, we obviously talked about Sunset last week. Malik Tillman, who had an incredible game for PSV, coming on and helping them win that match in the Champions League last night. But could we see Aston Villa make a move for Malik Tillman? I just don't understand why they keep getting linked with attacking midfielders when they seem to have a plethora of players in that position.
Yeah, they've got a very, very good scouting network at Aston Villa. I don't think you've seen the recruitment there, the team, what they've got behind the scenes, Unai Emery and the rest of his team. Tillman's a good player. I mean, 22 years old at PSV. But I think we're seeing a lot this season of players that play well in the Champions League 2 or 3 games, and then all of a sudden, because of the social media, because of the press, they're immediately linked with moves to the Premier League. I mean, Tillman in 22, 23, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he was at Rangers, wasn't he? He had a loan spell at Rangers, capped by the USA. He's a good player. Is he as good as what Villa have got? Is he going to take him on to the next level? I'm not sure he is. But these type of players are constantly going to get linked with the teams in the Premier League. I think he's a good player, and I still think there's more to come from him. No disrespect to the Eredivisie. I think if he plays at another level with better players, he'll get better as well. He's one to watch, but I'm not sure on the Villa link.
And he's also a player who has a buyback clause at Bayern Munich, obviously coming out of their academy. So a bit of an interesting link. Pete, Romano Schmidt is another attacking midfielder in their sights. To me, it's more interesting that their attacking midfielders keep getting linked when, again, they gave Morgan Rogers a big contract boost, I think, till 2030 just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I just think it shows the ambition of Aston Villa that they are looking to reinforce their squad. They've got one of the best sporting directors in the world in Monchi, so it's no surprise that they are looking at other players as well. I think Unai Emery, he won't sit on his laurels. He will want to improve that squad, and if he thinks a Malik Tillman or a Romano Schmidt will improve his team, he will get the backing to go in there and sign those types of players as well. Schmidt's probably more realistic right now. 24-year-old Austrian international at Werder Bremen. He's under contract until 2026, so I don't think he would cost that much. But the Werder Bremen sporting director has spoken about this potential interest from Villa and suggested that there'll be no deal happening in January, but he didn't rule out a move in the summer because Werder Bremen won't be able to compete with the money that's on offer from Aston Villa if they do make a bid, and obviously personal terms as well to Schmidt, I'm sure would be something that the player himself might be interested in, making that move to the Premier League in the summer. But yeah, it doesn't look like any deal will happen in January. But look, as I said, Villa finished in the top 4 last season, playing in the Champions League. They want to continue doing that, and that's why they're looking to strengthen their squad. They want to strengthen from a position where they are going to be regulars in that top 4 and regulars in the Champions League as well. So the finances there from the Villa owners who have been really supportive of Unai Emery since his arrival, and that's why they're probably getting linked with so many attacking players.